Hey guys, what's up? It's jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft tutorial. And in this week's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 starter food farms that you will need in your Minecraft survival world. Now, if you want to skip to a specific farm, make sure to check out the chapters which are in the video. But if you want to watch through, let's begin. Okay, so this first farm we have here is a micro cow crusher. It is a cow farm that is super simple, however it only works on Java as Bedrock doesn't have the main mechanic that it uses, which is entity crushing. Once a certain amount of entities get into in this area onto this block, it'll start crushing them and actually killing them. So let me just turn my game sounds down quickly a little bit. So if I press this button here, the cows will pop up and I'll be able to breed them. And then I'll be able to pop them back down. And after a little while, they will start to die. See, they are dying. And then once they have died, all of their meat and leather will go into here. You can also attach a auto smelter, but that makes it a bit bigger and a bit more complex, probably better for late game. So let's have a look at how to build this and what we need. To start, we need a 3x3 area, like this. We need a chest, as well as the materials shown here. So grab all of these. And of course a chest to put the stuff into. But if you are low on wood, you don't have to have a chest, it just means everything will be left in the hopper. Let's grab out these materials and get building. Okay, so I've got these materials out and I've also got a pickaxe as well as some scaffolding just to help me. Or the scaffolding can be replaced with some dirt or any other sort of block. And these 2 cow spawn eggs, I've just got them because it's a bit easier for me. But really you have to lead 2 cows into this one block hole here, and then you can breed them. You can also lead more in if you want. But let's start by grabbing out our hopper and coming around to the back and going into the chest. Just like this. Now place a piece of scaffolding in the middle like this, top of the hopper, or any sort of block, and then place other blocks around it. Making sure you don't place a block on top of the chest, because we're going to be using a stair there. Place a block there, so we'll break that. Now that we've got that, we're going to be placing a stair that's upside down or right side up like this, just on top of the chest. This will allow it so there's a block there, so it looks nice from the front, but you can still open up the chest. Now place that same amount of blocks all on top here. You'll notice that you're 1 block short. That's because we need to break this block here and replace it with a dispenser facing inwards. And place a block on top. Now in that dispenser we want to place our water bucket, as well as put a button on top of the block that's on top of the dispenser. Make sure that this is a dispenser and not a dropper. Now, place a fence on top of this hole by clicking it on the button by holding shift and clicking like that. Then you can spawn your 2 cows in here or bring them in. Make sure you might have to break the fence if you want to bring them in, unless you bring them in from the side. And then you can breed these 2 cows. It does make it easier if they are pushed up by water like that. So now they've bred, you just got to continue breeding them until they start crushing, and then your farm is good to go. Okay, now we have our next farm, the micro chicken farm. Now it does look rather big, but it is super simple to build and gets you loads of chicken and feathers. Basically how this works is that these chickens at the top lay the eggs then get thrown into this slab, and as they're all babies when they hatch out of their egg, they're not tall enough to touch the lava, even though their heads are slightly in it. So when they grow up, they'll burn in the lava and will get cooked chicken. And the way that the dispenser gets powered is by a simple comparator system at the back. Now, let's have a look at the materials and the space we need to build. So the space is shown on screen right now. It is a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 space. As well as that, the materials we'll need are on your screen as well. Again, with the spawn eggs, these are just 2 chickens that you'll need to lead into the area. And again, make sure it's a dispenser and not a dropper. Other than that, grab out those materials, and I suggest you bring some an iron pickaxe and some scaffolding as well. And these glass blocks can really be any sort of block. Come around to the back of this chest and place your first hopper like this. Then, using some scaffolding, place it around the hopper. Then place 2 glass on top of it on each side except for the back. On the back, we're not going to be placing any glass, but we are going to be placing a dispenser facing inwards. Look, that's facing upwards. Facing inwards like this. Then on top of that, without falling down, place a hopper by holding shift and right clicking. Then place your slab on top of this hopper right here. Grab out your bucket of lava and place it there on top of the slab. Now, place a piece of glass on top of that lava, as well as a piece of carpet on top of this white carpet, piece of carpet on top of this hopper, again by holding shift. Then surround this hopper with glass, or surround the carpet with glass. Be very precise here. Go. Now we need to get our 2 chickens in here and not let them escape. So sometimes I like to use some temporary blocks here to not let the chickens jump out. You can even put glass there. And then I'm going to go ahead and breed them with my seeds until I've got as many chickens as I can possibly get in there. As right now it looks like there's only 1 chicken in that one up the top, but there's actually millions and millions of them. You can sort of see it in the corner. So let's get back to this and breed these chickens up. I'll come back to you once I've bred them all. Now that I've bred all these chickens, I haven't got the max amount, but I've got quite a large amount. I'm going to be placing my glass on top here. Then I'm going to break the blocks around the side. Break my scaffolding down. So here is the basis of the farm complete. We just need to make this thing that fires out the eggs, and that is super simple. Grab out all of your redstone components and come behind the dispense here and go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out. Then do that on the side, either side, like this. Then place a comparator coming out of this dispenser here, going into a repeater, going into another comparator that we're going to flick on by right clicking it, turning it into subtraction mode. Then placing redstone dust like so, placing 1 more further like this, concrete, and 1 more concrete. That should all link up like that. Now to test that this works, place 1 item in the dispenser. It should be fired out and should end up in the chest like that. Now you guys have your fully automatic micro chicken cooker / farm. Now this is the smallest farm out of all of them. This is a micro melon or pumpkin farm. This works with both of them, and it is super simple and doesn't use too many resources. The hardest thing to get here is probably the observer, as it uses a bit of quartz. But if I just turn the game, the tick speed up, you'll see it working there. Now the reason why I'm turning the tick speed up is because it makes the melons or pumpkins grow faster, as you can see there. So as soon as this melon grows, it'll instantly be broken and put into this chest. Again, works for pumpkins as well. You can even line these up, just leaving a 1 block gap in between them. Super efficient, super effective, and only uses a 2x3 space. Now the materials are on your screen right now. Now with this farmland, this can be just dirt that you hoe into farmland, but I've just got farmland here to place it, and then we're going to need to grab all of these other materials. Now we're going to start with our chest here, placed as usual, and place a hopper going into the chest. Now behind this hopper, place a grass block or any sort of like dirt or anything like that. Next to it, place farmland or a piece of dirt and hold it, and then place your melon or pumpkin seeds on top. Now you also want to wait for this to grow, but while you're waiting, place a scaffolding behind the grass block with a piston, then place a observer like this. Oh, nope, not like that. An observer like, hold on, let's see if I can get this. Like this on top of the melon or pumpkin plant, then with some concrete connecting it. And we place a redstone on all of these. So that's what it will look like. Now let's wait for this melon to grow. It has now grown, and it's also harvested a few melons. And now I'm going to be doing this with pumpkin just to show you that it works with both. So let's grab out some pumpkin seed. Now I've got my pumpkin plant here. Again, I'm just going to turn up the tick speed so I can see it a little bit faster. So a pumpkin will eventually grow here, and it'll be broken. Oh, but there are the pumpkins. See, they're being broken right away. Now, yours won't be as fast just because I turned up the tick speed, but it will still be very efficient. Now, if you do want to tile these, I'm just going to hop into creative to do this. You need to leave a 1 block space. So if you want to have a pumpkin one here, but then have a melon one next to it, you need to leave a 1 block space like this. Melon seeds, build one next to it. You can have the hoppers leading into each other like this, as long as the redstone at the top isn't connected. You can build this however you want, as long as the redstone at the top isn't connected. So you could even build this on top of each other, again, as long as the redstone isn't connected. Melon seeds, which we've planted, server, so on. Now you have a dual farm. You have pumpkin and melon. And if you want, again, like I said, you can go up, forwards, in whichever way you want. Now remember, if any of these are malfunctioning or any of your builds are malfunctioning, make sure to check all of the redstone components are facing the right way. Check that you're using dispensers and not droppers, because we haven't used droppers in this week's video. And make sure that your comparators for the chicken farm are turned on, like this. They are put into subtraction mode. Well, the main one is this last one. This one doesn't have to be in subtraction mode. That's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you're looking for some awesome builds to add into your Minecraft world, make sure to check out I'm Wild One's latest Minecraft build tutorial. So I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.